alternatives. How can I change this behaviour or this pattern and enjoy the process? How will I reward myself? How will I congratulate myself? What will I do if I'm stressed? What will I do if I feel I've worked really hard? What will I do if I feel lonely? What if I do if I feel too tired? All these different things, like come up with an action plan. Work with a friend, your partner, a coach, like make it as fun and as enjoyable as possible. Get some really good alternative replacements, a long list. I have people write a massive long list when I work with them. And then also become aware of your triggers. I love to ask people that come to me for addiction support to create a mood and addiction diary. So this is what I ask them to do, and feel free to note this down if you want to. What is the feeling before you did it? Sometimes I'll give them a list of 20 emotions to choose from. Sometimes they just come up with their own. So what is the feeling before it? Or feelings, there may be a few. What time of day is it? What did you say to yourself before? How do you feel after? Was anyone else with you, or were you alone? And this helps to see the triggers to repetitive behaviours, whether it's emotional eating or drinking or whatever it is. By making yourself aware of exactly what triggers you, you're able to plan a different response. For example, talking to a friend, exercise, new hobby, meditation, power nap, support network. This can make it a lot more easier to make transitions. So I hope this has been in some way useful to you. I know that there are many people around the world who are suffering right now because they have developed a habit. Sometimes they had it for a long time. Sometimes it's come with COVID, and they feel ashamed. They feel weak-willed. They feel not good enough. Why can't I change this? Why am I doing this to myself? Why do I say I'm not going to do this and then the next day I do exactly the same thing? And they just really don't understand themselves. And it can take over your life. It can take over your relationship. And so getting some support, if you feel that you're ready and you would like to, is a really great thing to do. And find someone that you trust, that you believe in, that believes in you, that is calm, that's kind. That's really key, finding someone that you enjoy working with if you do decide to go down that route. Or if you've got a good friend that also wants to change the habit, maybe you can support each other, or a family member. So to wrap this up, I'm just going to end with that quote from the journalist and author Jahan Hari, who summarised it perfectly. It isn't the drug that causes the harmful behaviour, it's the environment. An isolated rat will almost always become a junkie. A rat with a good life almost never will, no matter how many drugs you make available to him. As Bruce put it, he was realising that addiction isn't a disease. Addiction is an adaptation. It's not you, it's the cage you live in. So if you feel like you're in a cage right now, either inside your own head or in the way that you're living, and you would like to learn more about my support, you can go to my website, nicolabeer.com, and you can book a 20-minute intro call with me where we can discuss where you are, where you want to be. And if I feel I can help you, I'll extend an invitation for us to work together. And then at the end, you can decide, would you like to do that? And for those of you that are listening every week, thank you so much for your support. I would so appreciate it if you have enjoyed the show to leave a rating or review, because that helps the show stay more visible and hopefully helps more and more people live happier lives and have happier relationships. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Emotions and Eating with Nicola Beer. To book your free eating strategy session with Nicola, get the free eating support audio or donate. If you have enjoyed the show and want to help keep the show flowing, visit www.nicolabeer.com, where you can also find out more about her new system that has helped hundreds of men and women to change their relationship with food and their body, so they experience more peace and love in their life. We wish you an amazing love-filled day ahead.